and welcome to the channel. For those of you who are new, my name is Michelle and I am a wife and a mom to 4 kids from Ontario, Canada. I wanted to pop on here real quick and share with you guys my story, my epiphany, everything that has really encouraged me to live a bit more of a natural life and a little bit more of a simple life and just be more holistic in the approach that I take as a mom and a wife and as a person internally. Life, especially right now with the whole COVID-19 situation and everything else that's going on in the world and in America, really, and with my background as well, has really encouraged me to just look at life in a different approach and not worry so much about everything else that is going on, the things you can't control, and just be more natural and feel good and be more positive as a person. So I want to go ahead and just share with you guys my journey as a person, my personal growth, as well as where I am right now. I definitely still have a lot of internal and external work to do on myself, but I feel like if I put me first for the first time in my entire life, I'll definitely be able to be a better person, a better wife, and a better mother as well. So I am a 30-year-old mom. I have an almost 11-year-old, so do the math. I was a very young mom when I had my first son. I had him from a previous relationship. I was in university at the time, and I was pregnant and kept the pregnancy because that is just me. I love my son so much, but that has all changed my entire life and my vision and the way I put myself. Most 19-year-old women are not worrying about having children and taking care of another human being. They can barely take care of themselves. So this is where all of that started. Even before that, in high school, as a teenager, I really struggled with a lot of self-worth issues, like self-esteem issues. I had an eating disorder, a lot of depression and anxiety. And it was just really, really difficult. This is something I never really opened up about because it was just so hard to go out there and share my life with the world and have somebody else think bad of me. So I never even got that dealt with. I went through turmoil and then was pregnant and had a tiny little baby that we loved so, so much. And we were always there for him. But as a mom, you tend to put yourself on the back burner and take care of a little one. I had a full-time job at that time. Then I separated with his father when he was about 20 months old. So again, I became a single mom working full-time, caring for a son, and I never actually put myself first. And that was really difficult because eating habits changed, finances changed, so I had to focus more on what his needs were opposed to mine. And I just started becoming in this really vicious cycle. Couple years after I met my husband, who I'm with now, he had a son from a previous relationship. I had 2 little ones. My self-esteem at that point was completely destroyed, completely broken. I was very shy, very insecure. I have grown so much as a person in the years. He has allowed me to do that. He's encouraged me to do that, which is amazing. But after my daughter was born, so she's about 14 months now, after she was born, we almost lost her a couple times, which was really, really difficult for me. And I guess I didn't know how to manage the stress of the 2 under 2, plus going through the fear of losing her and the anxiety that I felt. And again, I just felt so nervous. I couldn't talk to anybody about it because I felt like nobody would understand. I didn't want to seek a doctor for postpartum anxiety or depression because I was just so worried of what people might think of me if I opened up for it. Postpartum depression and anxiety is so real, guys. Like, it's so real. And just because you haven't had it with your previous ones doesn't mean you're not going to have it with the next. And it's definitely something that's crazy. This is super hard for me right now to be vulnerable for you because just never been vulnerable like this in my life, and it's just really, really hard. But I did want to go ahead and share my story because if you're going through something like this, or if you've gone through it, or you are going to go through it, I want to be a good ear for you. I want to tell you that it's okay to feel broken. It's okay to not feel okay. And there's so much help out there. So definitely talk to somebody about it, even if it's your spouse or your mother or your sister. Talk about it because it's really hard. So after she was born, I had so much stress and anxiety and all of that. And I wasn't surrounding myself with the best people. Some of my friends from previous years just changed in their lifestyle and their way of life. And I kind of adapted that, and it wasn't the healthiest lifestyle when you're probably consuming more alcohol than you should. And this is crazy that I'm talking about this on here, but you're probably consuming more than you should as a person. And you're not sleeping well, you're not eating well, you're not exercising, you're just going around this vicious circle, and it's terrible. Especially as a mom, I felt so defeated. Then in March of this year, I had a really, really bad brain injury. I had a grade 4 concussion, which completely changed my life. It was so difficult to go through. I couldn't process thoughts for like several weeks after that. My cognitive behavior was completely different. My rationale was different. My decision making was different. I don't even remember like the month after that. Like, it was just the scariest time in my life. And I had no idea. Like, I was running on this hamster wheel, and I was just freaking out. And after that, probably in mid-May, I decided to make the change in my life. I'm like, there's no more of this. How can I keep running on this wheel, not getting anything done any day? My kids are just living, I'm just existing. I cannot do that anymore. I used to be a good mom, and not that I wasn't a good mom. I just didn't know how to think anymore. I didn't know how to do anything, and I was just ruining my life. Obviously my kids were always well taken care of, but it was just a really difficult reality for me to face. And I was like, I'm just done with it. So all that to say, that's just like my backstory. All that to say is people go through so much in their life. And I know people go through a ton worse than what I've went through, but that was my epiphany and my changing point to really making a change. Oh, I also wanted to say, since I was pregnant with my son, so he'll be 3, in a couple weeks. So since I was pregnant with him, I've gained about 45 pounds. So obviously I'm not physically where I want to be, I'm not emotionally where I want to be, but I am working towards so many awesome goals. I am changing completely my way of thinking. I am being physically active every day. We're actually all running as a family. It's amazing. I'm doing some home workouts as well. I'm trying to get up and rise earlier in the morning around 5 a.m. most days to get some scripture in, get some journaling in. I'll also get a little bit of computer work done, do my exercise. I do my hair and makeup just like this, very simple, just to feel like I can start conquering the world. I know for a lot of people that's not important, but for me, I just feel a lot more put together when I could just throw on a bit of mascara. And now it's summertime, so I don't need a lot of skin stuff. But I do like all of my skincare, some mascara, maybe a little bit of lip gloss, just make sure my hair is like, you know, and then I feel put together and I feel good. So that is a really important part. Having a really good morning routine has really allowed me to be a better mom, I think, and a better wife, because I have more energy. I'm not rolling out of bed with the kids in the morning, and I am feeling so much better. So that is a really good start. Eating healthy as well, making sure that I'm fueling my body and giving it the energy that I need to sustain a day, that I need to still breastfeed my daughter, that I need to be able to do all that. So I'm eating as whole foods as possible. I am just trying to be as healthy as possible. I add so many fruit and vegetables to my diet. I am having vegan protein shakes as well. A lot of just nutrient dense foods, and put all the rest of the garbage and processed foods away. There's no reason why I need to eat 16 slices of bologna every single day. And that is just how I've approached that. So between the exercising, the drinking about 4 liters of water every single day, eating very well, kind of just being one with myself, and started meditating as well, meal prepping, meal planning, my life has definitely changed so much. And I am just so happy to be here sharing all of this with you as well. Like I said, it took me a while to make this because I did not want to be vulnerable. I was scared to be super vulnerable. I was scared to put myself out there. But if I can help just one person change the course of their life, become a better person, feel good within themselves, then I'll have a job well done. It's very difficult to get started. It's difficult for me to put myself out here. Not only am I doing this to hold myself accountable and be there and show up, I'm also encouraging you guys to, if you guys are really having a difficult time, if you are having a difficult time, definitely change something in your life, whether it be an earlier morning routine, changing your eating habits, exercising daily, just looking at life with a better approach. I am super encouraged into gentle parenting and just being happy and more positive as a person, and that comes from within. If I can be a happier person, if I can feel better, that can definitely encourage my behavior towards my kids and allow them to feel happier as children as well. So before I let you go, I did want to share with you what you can expect to see on this channel. For now, I am posting one video every single week. That is my comfort level. That's where I am. I'm a mom of 4. I also have some other side work as well. So one video a week now. There might be a bonus video here and there. It's gonna be one video a week. I'm gonna be sharing things like meal prepping, vegan meal prepping, what I eat in a days to lose weight and feel good as a breastfeeding mom, as a busy mom. I'm gonna share with you some morning routines, evening routines, some all natural skincare, maybe some meditation and yoga as well, and just more of a holistic and healthy approach to life. Super excited for this channel. I'm super excited to just start this journey and just be super optimistic and positive. And as a 30-year-old woman, I am still young. I still have my whole life to change the course of my life, and so do you. I also want to share with you my Instagram handle down below. I got a brand new Instagram, so definitely go follow me over there as well. You're gonna see a ton of pictures and kind of more stories on our day-to-day living as well as a mom of 4 little ones. And I'm so excited to have you there. So don't forget to join in. And if you're brand new, like I said, please go ahead and subscribe. That will help me and my channel out so much. And I can't wait to see you again soon. Bye.